Welcome back.
Boom, Movie Closet, episode 48. We got Matt and Sam back. Welcome back, you guys. Hey.
Thanks.
And then we also have AW's back. He's a guest yet again.
Came back.
Bass is out today because he's working at his job.
Wish you were here, Bass.
Yeah, so this week, Matt, would you like to explain what the Movie Closet is to any new listeners that may be out there?
Yeah, the Movie Closet is a group of friends in a closet. We're picking movies based off a theme. We all pitch the movies we chose. We vote on those movies. The winner, we watch it, and then we come back and discuss it.
Right in the
And this week, we are doing franchise movies.
Boom, movies from a franchise. Franchise movies.
Woo!
Still trying to make the video look good.
Yeah.
It's shitty. The edges are like way out of focus, I learned.
Oh, shit.
But, you know, whatever.
Hey, we're working on it.
So yeah, we're doing franchise movies this week. Does anyone want to go first?
I'm not feeling like going first.
I'll go first. My movie. Let me pull it up. I didn't write anything down for it. My franchise is the Alien franchise.
Nice.
Started in I think 79 was when the first one came out. Directed by Ridley Scott. It's like a horror movie mixed in with sci-fi. You got space truckers, yada, yada, yada. But that's not the movie I'm pitching. I'm pitching the latest movie in the franchise that just recently came out earlier this year, Alien Covenant. Ridley Scott's return to the series, so that was pretty badass. Oh, I guess it wasn't. He did Prometheus. But yeah, It is a direct sequel to Prometheus, and it is basically the second part of the prequel trilogy to the Alien franchise. So Prometheus was basically they find this map in a cave that they think leads them to where the creators of humans are, and they go to this planet and they find this black goo, and there's fucking the old engineers there that you see in the first Alien movie.
Yep.
Like you get to kind of see like what those guys are like, but basically everything goes wrong, and there's only a few survivors, and I guess I won't spoil the end for that, but this picks up 10 years after that movie. And we have this first big, large-scale colony mission, which is kind of cool because a lot, like Alien 2, is like centered around a space colony, and this is kind of like a precursor to that because it's the first major-scale colonization mission.
What's the planet that they're traveling? Oh, wait a minute. I'm getting off. They decided to take a risk to go to this planet, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they get hit by like a rate. Have you seen this?
No.
Sam hasn't seen it either, right?
I haven't seen any of them.
You got me real hyped.
Yeah, I've been wanting to watch this one again.
We saw this in theater. Ben and I saw this in theaters when it came out because.
Do you have to have seen Prometheus to?
Not really.
Not really.
They fill you in on what you need to know about Prometheus.
It's like a straight Alien movie, though.
It is, and it is not.
Okay.
But yeah, like this. Like a big thing about Prometheus was there wasn't any aliens in it. So in this one, they were just like, all right, we're going xenomorphs again.
Okay.
Boom.
But
this one standalone, like, do you have to see any of them?
No.
Okay.
I mean, Prometheus, yeah, but it just kind of like would make a little more sense. But they explain what went down.
It'd still be a good movie.
It catches you up.
Yeah, it catches you up nicely. But yeah, so they get hit by this like radiation storm and their shit gets all fucked up and they're in the LV system of planets, which if you've seen Alien 1, you would know that the planet they land on is LV-426, the infamous planet with all the alien eggs. But they're going to this different planet in the LV system, but they're still like super far away from it because they get woken up early because their ship got fucked up. And then there's this new one where they get a mysterious transmission from, and the planet looks like you could live on it. And they're like, fuck that, let's go check this out. Really stupid of them to do, actually.
Dumb.
Pretty dumb.
Like no space mission would ever do this. But yeah, so they go check this planet out and shit gets crazy, shit gets real. And it's the fucking Alien movie. And you got people like fucking Danny McBride. Fuck, I gotta look up who they all are because there's a lot of really good actors in
Yeah.
this.
Some big names.
Okay, yeah, Michael Fassbender, he's returning. He's the android. Catherine Waterston, I'd never seen her before this movie, but she really kicks ass. Danny McBride, and where the fuck is that other guy that I really like? Billy Crudup.
Is Sigourney not in this one?
No,
yeah, I guess.
Sigourney's not in this one.
Damn.
So yeah, this one takes place like 20 years before the first Alien movie, or maybe it was 6. I can't remember if it was. Maybe it was 26.
20 years before the first Alien.
Yeah, before the events of that
That's pretty
Alien
cool.
movie. And it just fucking what I liked about it is that like it really Scott does a good job of like putting you in this fucking sci-fi world, you know, and it kind of just really sucks you in and you get really interested in it. This movie got kind of mixed reviews. Some of them were justifiable, but I thought it was really kick-ass. Yeah, good fucking looking CG, exciting, cool sci-fi shit, and there's aliens in it. So,
Fuck yeah.
Alien Covenant.
Boom. Good choice, dude.
Booyah, sucker.
I think
Ridley Scott, you're the shit.
I think everyone's gonna have really good choices this
Yeah.
episode. But anyway, so I guess I'll go next. I'm choosing the 1974 horror classic, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh man,
Damn, I thought you were picking something else.
Um,
that's a good one, bro.
yeah, this is a heavy hitter. This is like a super renowned horror film, one of the most important ones in my opinion, next to like Night of the Living Dead. A lot came out during the time when I don't know. There's some subtle social commentary in it, kind of the state of America at the time with the Vietnam War, and then there was like a whole gas shortage happening when this movie was released. So everyone was kind of on the, you know, kind of on edge when this came out, and it really fucking packed a punch. Basically, some teenagers are going on a road trip in rural America. Their van runs out of gas in this like little fucking town, and they're kind of stranded, and they find themselves at a house of fucking kooky redneck motherfuckers.
Wild, zany characters.
That's one way to put them.
Yeah, they find themselves trapped at this house with these crazy cannibal rednecks, and their son is Leatherface, the infamous Leatherface, who just fucking starts slaughtering them all. I mean, essentially, it's like pretty simple. But anyway, yeah, this one is fucked up. Kind of references the serial killer Ed Gein, who would like kill his victims and make things out of their skin. Leatherface, of course, wears his victim's skin as a mask, and
He has like furniture. No, that's what like they based it off, right?
yeah, because Ed Gein would make like
Lampshades and shit.
lampshades. So the story goes, but
I've seen fucking pictures of that shit.
okay.
They used to do that in World War II as well. The Nazis.
Jesus,
Holy fuck,
yeah,
man.
they'd make furniture out of human skin
That's straight
Jesus.
gnarly.
of the Jews.
This is gnarly.
But this movie still holds up today. I mean, it's really gnarly and like really fucking pretty terrifying. I mean, there's like the infamous scene where you first see Leatherface, where like I don't know if you guys know this, but there's a scene where one of the characters is like Leatherface comes out of this like sliding door and just like takes this guy's head and just like knocks it into the side of the wall and just has this like blood curdling sound, and it's still
I do love, yeah, that scene, man, when like it's like almost a metal. It makes that loud noise.
yeah,
when
he
you first see
slides
him.
open the
Yeah.
door, fucking hits this guy, and then drags him into the room and slams the door shut, and it's just comes out of nowhere. It's fucked up. I don't know. This is a good movie. Probably one of the best and most important horror movies ever made. And it started a shit ton of shitty remakes. So
Trey Songz, sorry, man, that movie sucked, bro.
Trey.
yeah, and I'm sure there will be more to come. But yeah,
Hell yeah.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Classic.
Good ass movie. So I guess we have a little bit of a theme going here, because we're all very similar people. Yeah, I'm gonna pitch one of my favorite horror movies of all time.
Nice.
And the first time I ever came on Movie Closet, I pitched the first one. But today I'm gonna pitch Hellraiser 3,
nice.
which is a dope movie. It is the Hellraiser you have come to love if you are me. Pinhead, great villain. He's like off the chain in this one. So like the second one, he like found his humanity, which I hated. I really did. I hate it. I was like, no, he's a fucking demon. Don't like let him love and shit. Fuck that. But yeah, come on, man. Come on, Clive Barker. I know you probably hated that, so hopefully. But nah. So the third one, like he comes back for some reason. He's like, I ain't gonna get into the detail. He comes back, and he's like frozen as shit, and he's like got no fucking filter, and he's just like, I'm gonna slaughter some motherfuckers. And it's a good.
Let me guess. The person he fell in love with gets killed or something,
Nah.
and he's on revenge.
Nah. Too good for that, right?
Too good for that?
No, man. It's if you like 90s movies at all, this is
Oh, this is a 90s one?
Oh, dude, it's just straight like the clubs they're in, the way they're like, you got like the emo goth girl who I just like dig, and this is like that 90s. I just love it. Like industrial shit, like during the club and shit, and just
Cybergoth
crazy.
Dance Party.
oh man. Cybergoth Dance Party, Hellraiser. So you get Pinhead, you get Cybergoth Dance Party.
All in one.
All
Complete
in one
package.
If you haven't seen it, I want you to see it, and that's why I'm here pitching it in the movie closet.
Fuck
Boom. Man, the 90s,
Hellraiser
that
3.
was a rough patch in the horror genre.
It was.
That was a rough patch on like culture in general.
I'm
Culture.
stuck in the 90s, man. I'm stuck in the 90s. I'm the lead singer of Smash Mouth.
No, you know what? The early 2000s was the worst part.
Oh my god.
You're
90s
naming my
is
favorite
dope,
areas,
yeah.
man.
I
Shaggy.
mean, I just mean from like fucking. I guess I'm only thinking of it as like from a fashion standpoint.
okay.
as
That
just-
and movies. I don't know. There was a shortage of good movies in early 2000s. I feel
Fuck.
like.
we were just getting bored and baked out.
But anyway,
I don't know. Look up 2000s movies now.
There you go. Next subject, 2000s. Like
Yeah.
2000, 2000.
What do we?
2003.
We did like 80s once, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should do early 2000s movies.
I'd be down.
That'd be a good
You
one.
should.
Watch a bunch of shitty movies.
You should.
A bunch of shitty movies. Yeah.
I would pitch Bring
American
It On.
Pie.
The Pie Fucker. All right.
Is that a franchise?
Hellraiser 3
That
was
that is a
Rare Jam.
franchise.
Oh, I'm
A
switching.
horrible
I'm switching
franchise.
it.
Hey
I'm
man,
switching my
that
pitch.
franchise actually has a soft spot in my heart because it takes place in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Oh, does
What are you
it?
saying?
That's
Uh,
true.
American Pie.
Oh
series.
God. bro.
Maybe not Grand Rapids, but I know they're in Michigan. All those movies are.
Nice.
You have a special. You do have a special.
Michigan.
Everything Michigan. You're like, hey.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
fucking
dope.
homebred, dude.
Hey man, that's cool.
All right, anything else for Hellraiser 3?
Man, it's a short and simple description because Hellraiser 3 is Hellraiser 3, and it's fucking awesome.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, yeah.
Gore, guts, blood.
It's not. You ain't gotta worry about that.
It's
You're gonna love it.
happening.
You're gonna love it.
Alrighty. Alrighty then.
Alrighty.
All right.
All right, Sammy, take it away.
Speaking of bad horror movies in the 90s.
Well, this one, that's a good segue to this one, but this one kind of was the refresher
Yeah?
of that trend in the 90s. Yeah.
Is that so?
You must be
Yeah.
talking about Hellraiser 3.
Hellraiser 4?
So I'm pitching Scream, the original one, just the first one, which is like the only one that I really remember. But yeah, it was in '96, I believe. Wes Craven.
Really?
Yeah.
He did.
You didn't know that?
That seems later than 96. That's weird.
Yeah, it was '96. It was, I don't think he wanted to do it at first.
Really?
I don't know. Okay, so basically it's just like a typical slasher movie. Bunch of teenagers get murdered by this masked figured ghost,
Yep.
and the shtick to it is that like it could be anybody and everybody's a suspect, and
Mystery.
like yeah, pretty much. And it kind of, this movie kind of is like, I don't know what the word is.
It's self-aware.
Self-aware, yeah.
It's
like
meta
it,
as fuck.
yeah. Meta.
Well,
But
yeah,
yeah,
that's
it-
like
It's fuck.
loved, right?
Yeah,
yeah,
that is
yeah.
why it's love, 'cause
So, because it like references like all of these like
tropes.
and like do nots of
Horror,
horror.
yeah.
And like they reference a bunch of horror movies and stuff. So
And there's a lot of comedy in it. I mean,
yeah.
it doesn't take itself too seriously at the same
It's a
obviously.
little goofy.
time. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's really cool too, like how it takes a page out of fucking Alfred Hitchcock's book with Psycho. How he gets someone super famous that you think is gonna be
Yeah.
the main character and then kills them off super
Mhm.
early.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like Drew Barrymore wanted to be that character just to kind of shock the audience.
Mm-hmm.
And because of that, but I know that she auditioned for like one of the lead roles like
Oh,
throughout
really?
the film, yeah. But then she wanted to do that one
Yeah.
instead.
Yeah, that is such a good idea.
Shit, they probably fucking paid her lead role money
Hell yeah, I'm sure.
for
Oh,
a day's
yeah.
work.
Oh,
But yeah, so Drew Barrymore, Neve Campbell, Courtney Cox, David Arquette,
Forgot Courtney Cox was in it.
Rose McGowan, who else? Matthew Lillard?
Shaggy.
Shaggy, yeah. He's in
Shaggy.
it.
Isn't there a Wayne's brother? No, that's the
Yeah,
That's
fair.
scary,
That's
baby.
fair,
That's-
yeah.
Funny enough, though.
That's a franchise.
Funny enough, this movie was supposed to be called Scary Movie.
Yeah.
Before it
What?
was Scream.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Funny enough.
Yeah. And also, the mask guy, or like the mask, isn't it like referencing the Munch painting, the Scream Munch
That would
painting?
make
Oh yeah, that
sense.
would make sense.
Yeah.
I'm sure it is. Yeah.
That was that mask made for this movie.
I know that they like went through like a bunch of different masks,
I feel like it.
didn't they?
I don't know. That movie definitely made that mask fucking popular.
Yeah,
Yeah.
either way, that is the Scream.
Yeah.
Isn't there like a name for it, like Ghostface or something?
Yeah,
Ghostface.
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 But
Nice.
yeah.
What's your
I favorite mean-
scary movie? What's your favorite scary movie?
I mean, I don't really
What's up, man?
I don't really have anything else like to say because like it's pretty self-explanatory, really good. Yeah.
All right. Boom.
Courtney Cox.
Ooh.
Kind
Babe.
of a bitch, but I love it.
She's a babe. She's a fox.
Yeah.
Foxy
Oh,
lady.
Courtney Cox and David Arquette. They got married. They fell in love on the scene.
David Arquette marrying my
And then
woman. That's what he's doing.
They got divorced. Like, 10 years
David.
later.
You're blowing
more,
it.
You blew it. All right. Well, I think that means it's time to vote.
Woo! Rock the vote.
Let's see. Let's recap. What do we got? We got Scream. We got Texas Chainsaw. We have Alien Covenant and Hellraiser.
Hellraiser
bro.
Hellraiser 3.
Hellraiser 3 a lot better.
All right, I'm gonna read the votes.
All right.
The votes are in.
For real, you can do that shit.
All right, we
I
have
know you can.
we have one for Scream.
Ooh.
All right. Next one. Scream.
Oh shit! It's gonna get
Y'all
spooky.
know you want to watch it.
What's your favorite? Okay. Alien C.
Oh fuck!
Ooh.
Alien.
All right.
Alien.
Is it gonna be a tie?
Alien.
Is it gonna be Scream?
Alien.
We'll see. Texas Chainsaw.
Ah!
So we are watching
It's like
Scream.
we're watching Scream.
Fuck
Alright.
yes.
Whatever.
Sammy is
Fuck-
the winner.
Fuck Scream.
I choose good movies.
Whatever.
I choose the classics.
All right.
We're gonna go watch Scream. Then we're gonna come talk about it. Movie closet.
Apollo, you're sweet too.
Movie closet.
Movies.
Movie closet.
Movies.
Movie closet.
Movies.
Movie closet.
And we are back in the movie closet. Episode 48. We just watched Scream, the slasher horror Wes Craven film. I mean, by the way, rest in peace, Wes Craven.
Yep.
Did he die last year or was that this year?
It was this year. It was
Damn.
months ago. I don't
So yeah,
remember exactly when, but
he was the shit. This is another example of that. You've never seen it before.
I never
what's
seen it.
what's the thought?
First
What- your
impressions.
thoughts?
Well, I'll tell you, man. Like, I fucking love horror movies, and I've seen. It's just it always, from everything I've seen, everything it looks so gimmicky, right? And I was like, I'm gonna fucking hate this. But I watched it, man. It was like a dope movie. Like, I get it. I get it. For what it was, man. I really, man, those references got me. But no, man, I like. It's a good slasher.
Yeah,
Good little
and
slasher
all the
movie.
gimmicky shit was in there to be funny, you know.
And it
Like-
was, and like they weren't trying to hide that it was supposed to be funny. And
Yeah.
it's a good movie. I liked it. I'd watch it again. I might watch Scream 2 now.
Yeah, the thing I love about it is just like, I don't know, if it's just like a total horror movie fan nerd movie, you know.
It was, man.
Just so many references.
And it's awesome that like you could like pick, you know, like if you since you like those movies, it's like you pick up on them and you're like, ah,
Yeah,
it's
it's awesome.
funny. Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny that we all chose a horror movie for
For
the
a
franchise
franchise.
theme, which was,
Yeah.
I guess, before like the dawn of the superhero movie. That like horror, they all had franchises for horror movies.
It's true,
Yeah.
especially during the '80s. It was like that's what it was all
thing.
about.
Yeah, but yeah, I want to talk about the opening scene with Drew Barrymore because I think that was the best part of the movie.
I think so too.
With you get the so you get the fucking the psycho Alfred Hitchcock thing. You get big name Drew Barrymore in there, but she dies within like the first 10 minutes
Yeah,
of the movie.
Right off the bat.
And there was a lot of cool, like, I guess you call it foreshadowing shots that I noticed when fucking she first figures out that the killer's watching her. So she turns on the porch light, and then like later when she turns on the porch light, her fucking boyfriend's sitting there
Yeah.
setting that part up. And like there's like an establishing shot of the swing outside, the rope swing, and that's what she ends up being hanged from.
Oh shit,
So there's like, I thought that was pretty cool.
that is cool.
Hmm.
And you fucking get like if you pay attention, you notice that the killer has to know this person because he knows her name and like her boyfriend and shit, and he fucking loves horror movies because
Oh, yeah.
of the fucking quiz that he gives her. Like she has to name who these killers are in horror movies to let her boyfriend live, and her boyfriend is constantly weirdly quoting horror movies for like when they're talking like romantically when he's
Oh,
like trying
yeah,
to get
man.
her pants.
Yeah, it was weird.
You're just like Jodie Foster from Silence of the Lambs right now.
yeah.
It was just like that was supposed to be erotic, and I was like, oh man,
Mm.
like you'd be failing with a lot of women. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that was good. And then and she's like so close to escaping because her parents are right there.
That's
And then
sucks.
he grabs her, and then they fucking. She picks up the phone. Her mom does to call the cops, and she can hear her daughter being killed because she still has the portable phone, and
Yeah.
it's still on. So like she's like listening to her daughter get killed.
That's fucked up.
It's pretty brutal, man.
Yeah, brutal.
Super
One of
fucked
my
up,
favorite
but it-
scenes was when the super movie nerd, the guy that works in the movie rental place, what was his name?
I do not.
The actor is Jamie Kennedy.
I don't remember his name in the movie, but
third
anyway,
wheel,
my
bro.
favorite part, one of my favorite parts, was when he was on the couch watching Halloween, telling Jamie Lee Curtis to look behind her,
Mhm.
all the while the fucking killer is behind him.
Yeah.
Just yeah,
And then whenever there was a delay and the camera guy out there,
he's like screaming.
and then he
yeah,
like,
look behind you.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't remember that part. I thought that was cool how like because the Courtney Cox and they set up a camera in the room to watch the kids, and there's a 30-second delay.
yeah,
So I thought that was a cool touch. How like so everything they're seeing had happened 30 seconds ago.
yeah.
So like when he runs in, the camera guy was gonna run in to save him. He's like, "Oh,
Oh,
shit,
wait,
it's on a
that's-
30-second delay," and then the killer is like right there.
Yeah, and then slits his throat.
Boom, got him. Yeah, and what was your favorite scene, Sam?
I don't know.
The whole movie.
Whole movie.
AW, you got a favorite scene?
Any parts stand out to you, dude?
My favorite scene is when motherfuckers trying to talk erotic with
Yeah,
the
that's
horror
funny.
movie thing, because I was
Yeah.
sitting there, I was like, man, you think you're just killing it.
There's certain parts where like the movie reference is getting a little too much.
No,
you know?
my favorite part was actually when you find out these like two kids are just fucking
Mhm.
insane, man. Like
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, it's an
And they're
interest-
stabbing
over
each
the,
other.
yeah, over the top,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
fucked up in their head.
It's an interesting concept, like horror movie lovers gone crazy and make their own horror movie
yeah.
out of life. You know?
I don't know. I liked the Rose McGowan scene when she died.
Who was Rose?
The girl that went through the cat door in the garage.
Oh, the
Ooh,
elevator
yeah,
That was
scene.
fucked up, bro. That sucks.
Yeah,
I don't know. Just because I've seen Scary Movie more than I've seen this movie, so I always kind of I try to like pick out the parallel scenes
yeah,
of them, and they're all like really funny.
yeah. I was
But
gonna.
like hers was a mix of two of the characters in Scary Movie,
Oh, really?
because it was the girl, and then I don't know, they were in like a locker room in Scary Movie, and then she like starts like killing herself, like breaking her leg and everything. Do you remember that?
I don't remember that part.
In Scary Movie.
Uh.
I don't know. It was whatever, and it doesn't matter. And then it was like this really like supposedly like really fat girl that actually tries to go through the cat
Yeah, I
door.
remember that. I remember when she went in there.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, I was gonna mention that earlier. How like the fucking parody of this movie has like become blended with
so intertwined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's almost, I feel like it's almost more well known. Like those
Yeah.
scenes are more well known than the actual scenes in the
Uh-huh.
more,
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, it's
real.
just
And
a
it's
funny
so
thing.
ironic that Scream was originally supposed to be called Scary Movie.
Yeah.
It's even weirder.
Hilarious.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think Scream was a really fucking, parts of it have kind of, I don't know, they're cheesy, obviously. It's the 90s, but it's a pretty cool horror movie. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like
It's a
just the
decade
concept
cheese.
of like a self-aware slasher talking about all the slasher tropes. Is,
yeah, the
is
rules.
Pretty smart, yeah.
That's cool. And the talking about when they are stabbing each other and Shaggy is like going way over the top with it. I thought it was stupid until like he's like, I think I'm dying, man. He's like, dude, I think I'm
He's
dying. And then he picks up the phone because she had called them because she like escaped and was like gonna start talking shit to them. And he's like, "Oh, my mom and dad are gonna be so pissed." Like,
Yeah.
I thought
Actually-
it was funny.
Yeah,
Funny
yeah.
parts.
Then
It's
it,
funny.
yeah, then it became like, because at first you're like, is this supposed to be serious? But then when they hit that point with the phone, it's like
Yeah.
clearly supposed to be humorous.
I was like looking up just like facts about the movie, and apparently that guy like improvised a lot of those lines,
Oh,
like a lot of
really?
the really funny ones, and the director just left them in because he thought they were
Nice.
funny. And like whenever what the fuck is his name? The other guy, Billy, like drops the phone on him, like that wasn't intentional.
Oh,
And so like
yeah.
his
He picks
reaction
it
was
up.
like
You
genuine. He was
the
like
phone, you dick.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
that was
dope.
really funny.
That's funny to know he just that happened.
And so like that my mom and dad are gonna kill me, that was ad-libbed.
Oh,
That's
nice.
funny.
And then also I also found out Courtney Cox like really wanted to be in this movie, and she like wrote Wes Craven and like asked him to be in it, and then he was like, "You're Monica, and you're like really nice, and everyone's gonna like think that you're really nice, and you can't play this role." And then she had to like convince him that she can
She was
be a
alright.
bitch.
I straight up said, I was like, I didn't even know it was Courtney Cox because her hair wasn't like black, and I was like, and then like when it showed the show close up of her face, I was like, oh shit, that is Courtney Cox, and she's a bitch.
She was all right.
She's okay.
She ain't.
Or she would have died, is what you're saying.
No, I mean, I don't know. I just didn't think her acting was very good at some
Ooh.
points. Bah, bah, bah.
Shots coming at the movie closet.
Well, Wes Craven thought it was good enough to put her in.
It was
after
good.
a lot of work.
Look, I love me some Courtney Cox, all right,
Yeah.
but you know,
Yeah, sure you do.
what else did I? Also feel like when you find out that it's just two of the kids, it makes the killer less scary.
100%.
You know, because it's just like two of your peers in high school.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
But it was cool that there was two of them. That was a really cool twist.
Yeah, it was.
That it was two of them working together, and because they're putting they're casting blame on Billy the whole time, and then when like he keeps getting cleared and by the cops and shit, and then when you finally see him, and then the killer in the same room, and then he supposedly gets killed, you're like, oh, it can't be him.
Yeah.
Guess what? It was him.
Yeah, the whole time. Yeah. Smart.
I will have to say this movie, like, even still, I mean, it's not really scary, man. You know, it's not. I mean, I get it. You know, like, but you know,
I mean, I don't think it was scary at the time either. Like,
It's
yeah,
just tense.
I definitely am not the biggest fan of like, oh, it was the boyfriend. Your boyfriend's crazy.
Mm.
I mean that's just
yeah.
That's just me.
Just like the chase movies, they're not necessarily scary to me. It's just like so tense.
Yeah.
And that's like why like the
can
adrenaline
see-
of
yeah.
that, it's not like
Yeah.
actually
It's just
that
a
scary.
it's
If
just-
you like
it's
murder
just-
mysteries, it's like up your alley, bro. 100%,
Well, and it's just
100%.
fun, you know. It's just a fun film,
Yeah.
especially if you're a horror movie fan. Like I said, the self-aware shit, the fucking references,
I did
the
like that.
comedy,
Yeah.
Tell us
the
more.
blood.
Tell us more.
Yeah.
When they got I really loved how when it was like towards the end when they were watching Halloween, and they were mirroring the like when they were watching the obligatory tit shot.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
they're
it
hearing
cuts
that.
to her with her boyfriend in the room about to have sex, and like her taking her shirt off.
Yeah, and then they
good
also
old
like
shoulders and
the music was kind of
Yeah.
setting up the mood when the cop came in.
Yeah, they used the Halloween music for the scene, which
Yeah,
is really cool
smart.
too.
Yeah, there's a lot of smart shit in that movie.
Wes Craven, you're a smart motherfucker. We miss you. We love you.
Yeah.
And the writer of the movie, I just looked up a bunch of random facts, but the writer of the movie, apparently this was his first ever like script
Hell
that
yeah.
he got produced.
run.
So
Yeah, you wrote a hit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, it is a fresh idea for
Yeah.
the time,
For sure.
but it is dated because they
sure.
say cellular phone a shit
Oh,
ton.
my
dude.
God.
Where's the cellular? I was like,
what are
Yeah.
you doing with a cellular phone?
Yeah, he's a suspect
Yeah.
because he has a fucking cell
Cellular, yeah.
phone.
and he's like a teenager.
And
It's
now
like,
fucking 5-year-olds have cell phones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
what
Yeah,
are you
that was-
doing with
And
the
it's only like
cellular
20
device?
years old.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So within 20 years, that much has changed.
It's kind of crazy.
It's dope.
Yep. Definitely enjoyable. Good pick, Sam.
Yeah, it's an easy movie to watch.
For sure.
It was.
But all right.
Yeah.
Anything else on Scream?
No.
Nice Freddy Krueger reference.
Oh, that was
Oh,
hilarious.
yeah,
the
with
janitor.
The janitor, yeah.
That is dressed like Freddy Krueger and his name is Fred.
Yeah, man. Wes Craven milking that shit in
in
there.
Oh yeah.
Another thing too, the whole killing the fucking principal, I felt like was just
They could have left
unnecessary.
that out.
Yeah, like
yeah.
I mean,
it didn't really add to anything, and it took away from how they were both like killing. They kept saying it wasn't about motive, but fucking like Drew Barrymore used to date Shaggy, and then she dumped him, so that's why he wanted to kill her.
Yeah.
And this fucking Billy wasn't getting laid, so he wanted to kill her.
And it
Yeah.
didn't even show him like getting in trouble in high school or anything to really show why they want to kill the principal. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So- and he's like the Fonz, man. Like, damn.
Maybe it was an excuse for that party because he said it was
Yeah.
to celebrate the death of the principal.
Oh.
Wait, no,
No,
because
no,
the
it was an
party because of the
excuse for
curfew.
it was an excuse for the kids to leave the party. It was an excuse for all
Yeah.
of them to leave the
so
party.
that's pretty fucking. That's a
Stretch,
huge
though.
stretch, yeah.
Because
You could have had a lot
and
of
that's one
reasons,
thing. Like
man.
they were really, and I don't know if they were like trying to make a joke out of the fact that like I don't know if they were trying to make a commentary on kids being desensitized or they were trying to like poke fun at that because they were really driving it home with everyone being fucking desensitized in that.
Yeah, I think that was just a joke on it too, because this is what, like, this is parents' worst fear is that kids become psychopaths from watching movies,
Oh yeah, that's true.
and that's like exactly what they were saying at the end of the movie,
right. Yeah, that's
But
true.
it's just totally fucking ridiculous.
exactly.
We would all
yeah.
be real fucked up, man.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and they were like, they kept like talking about how they were psychopaths and
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
which is something a psychopath wouldn't fucking do,
exactly.
100%.
You got Discount Johnny Depp in the movie.
Oh god, dude. I didn't like that guy's face.
What if that was a
I
reference
know.
to
I was just about to
Oh,
say that.
Nightmare on Elm
Maybe
Street?
another. Yeah.
Well, never mind. I was gonna say the Discount Johnny Depp and the main girl are in The Craft together, and I was gonna say that they like got together in The Craft, but it was a different girl in The Craft.
Mm.
But whatever.
Oh
Never
yeah.
mind.
The fucking like the subplot of the movie with so the main girl, what was her name? Sydney?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Her mother had been murdered like a year before this actually happened, and fucking they caught the guy that her mom was having an affair with this guy, so they pinned it on him. But it turned out to also be these two kids they go to high school with. That was their first killing, and for their horror movie in real life, like because they came back a year after that to kill her. I thought that was a pretty cool little subplot. I totally
Yeah.
forgotten about that.
Yeah.
And they were gonna frame her dad for everything,
Yeah.
which was cool. I think that was smart to keep the heat off of them. They just made her dad disappear
Yeah.
because the cops couldn't find him, so they couldn't rule him out as a suspect. So I thought that was pretty good plot
Essentially,
device.
for two for two dumb kids. I mean, they weren't necessarily like wrong. They probably could have gotten away with it, if it wasn't a horror movie.
All
You know
they
what I
had to
mean?
do was fucking kill her and the dad before they started stabbing each other,
Yeah,
and they would have fucking been fine.
Yeah. That didn't make any sense.
that didn't.
Unless Courtney Cox had seen their faces, because I think they were making it a point to show who they were before they killed people. But I guess Courtney Cox just got in a car accident, so
Yeah.
I
They
don't
weren't
know.
even thinking about her. They thought she was dead.
yeah.
Anyway.
And then they pushed her down and thought she was dead again.
No, he was about to
he was
shoot
about to
her.
shoot her, but then yeah.
Oh.
Then she comes in with a gun. I'm like, oh man, she's gonna kill him. Nah.
But
she's
Yeah.
still,
not.
they push
Use
her
a
down,
gun.
and then she, like, I guess pretends to be dead.
Must have been.
Or just, like, passes
I'm dead
out.
now.
That surely killed her. The slight
kid.
blow to the
I
back.
forgot
Yeah.
about that. But still.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. I really like Jamie Kennedy just because he is the, like, kind of fourth wall breaker.
Yeah,
He's
his character is great in that.
He's funny. He looks so weird to me, though.
He
Like,
does.
He's yeah.
he looks caveman-ish. I gotta say, dude. Like,
I can see that.
but he's funny, man. He's
Yeah,
really
he's
good. Yeah. Scream.
Fuck yeah.
Green.
Good franchise. Nice pick, Sam.
Definitely a movie for movie lovers.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So I guess that this brings us to the point where Sam gets to add her name to the wheel yet again.
Damn.
Can you grab the wheel for me?
I'm gonna grab
It's
the
in
wheel.
that cupboard on the top shelf. Who's it gonna be? Who you knocking off?
Spin the wheel. Who gets knocked off? Yeah, show it. Yeah, you gotta
Nice.
show it
There
to the
you go.
camera. There we go. That's
Get
a
a
nice touch.
shot.
Oh man.
Get a full roto on her.
Get that road
Good little wick. Oh, there it is.
That's a nice spin.
Oh.
Who is it?
Who is it?
I can't read it.
Me.
Yeah,
Oh, Ben. It's
no.
Ben.
No.
Good.
You just gained that spot last
right
week,
in the
too,
middle.
man.
Fuck.
It was
Peel my name off and put it on the back.
Oh, my name's like underneath it too.
Good.
Reclaiming
I'm glad.
your space.
I'm cat.
I'm fucking glad.
Oh man.
Oh, man.
That's whatever. I took your spot last week when you were here.
I like this wheel
Yeah.
thing.
Did that
adds some
empty space?
competition.
It must be if there's an empty space.
Well,
Yeah, just go ahead and put my name on there.
Who gives a fuck? All right, congrats, Sam, getting your movie picked. And this has been another episode of the Movie Closet, episode 48. Anthony, thanks for coming by again.
Thanks,
Always.
dude.
Filling in. I know it was short notice. I'm glad you came out.
You know you can rely on this boy.
Yeah, don't forget to check out fucking Wilkie Way Anime Podcast.
Milky
Yeah,
Way
man.
It goes out on Tuesdays.
Whoop, whoop.
What'd you think about that Hellraiser reference in there too?
Oh man, I loved it. You know, picking out the VHS. It was like at least my movie got referenced, so
There
I
you
was
go.
totally cool.
did Texas Chainsaw get
It did.
referenced?
They called him Leatherface, man.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
They did. They did.
Did
Too bad
Alien
Alien.
get
Yeah, that would have been cool if Alien would have got referenced.
So
Nah,
cool.
that's too sci-fi.
Yeah,
they were
that's
just went,
too-
they were
That's
going like
true.
slasher films
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
I think Alien's more sci-fi than horror.
For
sure.
I'd say it's
Whatever.
it's a good ass movie though.
Yeah, I might watch it later tonight. Fuck. All right.
Bye.
Yeah, thanks for fucking coming out, guys. You can find us on youtube.com/Spanktravision. I'll put the TV right here in my hand. Look for this TV. Boom. That's our logo. Just find that.
Smash that like button below.
Boom. And we're also on extratone.com. It's a website full of podcasts and articles and all that jazz.
Good shit.
Tell your fucking friends about us. Tell your mom. Most importantly, come back next week. We're going to talk about fucking early 2000s movies. 2000 to 2009. That's the theme. We're doing it.
Boom.
Peace out.